Hello my sweet potatoes, it is Michelle and today I'm back with an acne update video and I am completely barefaced right now, like no foundation, no concealer. This is just me. I hope it doesn't scare you away. And I realize I probably look like I'm like 13 or something, but I'm actually 23. Shout out to them Asian genes. But anyway, this video is just gonna be me talking about what I've been doing lately with my skin. I'm just gonna let you know like what my routine is, skincare routine, and little things that I do like on a daily basis to care for my skin. So let's get started. If you guys follow me, you know that I've been on birth control for acne since about July 2018. So it's been like 10 months and honestly it's been great. I haven't had a big breakout in I want to say like 3 months. Like this is the best that my skin has been in years, literally years. It's not oily. I can like touch my skin and there isn't a lot of oil that comes off, whereas before I wouldn't even dare to touch my skin. Now I like don't really care and I like touch my face if I need to, but like not a lot. Like I don't purposely try to do it. If my face is like itchy or something, then I won't feel bad about scratching it, or if I want to like lean on my hand and rest my head or something, then I'll do that. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like my skin has just been really good lately and I feel like it's because of the birth control. Like it's really controlling the sebum production in my face, which has been good at keeping away any of the breakouts. So I'll zoom up a little bit so you guys can see. This is my skin. It has come a long way. It's not perfect. I still have some like dark spots, a bit of redness, large pores still, but I can't really help the pore part. And I still get very minor breakouts during the time of month, which is totally normal, but these usually go away a lot faster now than before. And the texture of my skin has been pretty good lately too, and I'll tell you a bit more about that later on in the video. So if this is like the first video that you're watching of mine, I would recommend you to look back at my other acne videos to kind of get more of an idea of my acne history and then come back to this one. So anyways, like I was saying, I've been on birth control for about 10 months. I don't feel any other side effects from it because I know that a lot of people warned me before I started it that it may make me feel depressed or it could make you gain a lot of weight and other side effects like that. But luckily, I don't think it's been affecting me in those ways, which I feel very fortunate about. And I am on the combination pill. So as for my skincare routine, it's very simple and I only wash my face once a day at night when I shower. I am a night shower, so when I shower at night I also wash my face and do my whole skincare routine, and I don't wash my face in the morning because I don't know, I'm just really lazy honestly. So at night when I wash my face, I just use my Noxzema cleanser, the original deep cleansing cream, and I've been using that for a few years now and it is my holy grail. It is so cheap too. You get a big 12-ounce tub for $5 at Walmart. It's great for sensitive skin because I have very sensitive skin and I've never had a bad time with that. It has menthol in it, so it has a nice tingling sensation when you put it on your face, but it doesn't burn. So I'll rub that into my skin for about 20 seconds, rinse that off, and then after that I use my spray toner, which I make myself. So I just get a little spray bottle and I fill it with 1 part apple cider vinegar, 1 part witch hazel toner, and then I also dilute it with like 1 part water, and that is my toner. Sometimes I like to add a little bit more witch hazel if I feel like the apple cider vinegar is a little too strong. So I'll take that, spray it 3 times on a round cotton pad and wipe that all over my face very gently just to get any excess dirt and oils that the cleanser might have missed. So after I let that dry for like 10 seconds, I'll apply a glycolic acid serum, and I think this serum has been the thing that my skin was missing. So before I used this glycolic acid serum, I was using a vitamin C serum, and vitamin C is great because I thought that it would help to reduce the redness in my skin, reduce the dark spots, and just make my skin more glowy, and it like kind of did that, but not to the extent that I wanted. So then I had this glycolic acid serum that I hadn't really used too much, so I was like, you know what, let me try switch out my vitamin C for this glycolic acid. And I've been using the glycolic acid serum in my routine every night for about a month or two, I would say. I can't really remember, but I think that it's been helping my skin so much, especially with the texture, my pore size, and the redness of my face. All of those things have dramatically decreased since I started using it. I think it's because glycolic acid is kind of like it's a natural exfoliant, so it sheds away that like top layer of your skin, renews it. Just don't use too much of it or else it could dry out your skin a lot. So I just use like one small drop, like a small pea-sized amount, and I just pat that in all over my face. And then after that, I use a hyaluronic acid serum, and this acts as my moisturizer as it is very hydrating. So I'll just take a pea-sized amount of that and pat that into my skin, and that's it for my skincare routine. As long as I wash my face thoroughly and I use my glycolic acid serum, then the pimples usually go away within like a day or two, which is really fast considering that I used to have pimples and they used to stay on my face for like a week to 2 weeks. So 1 to 2 days is not bad at all. So I do incorporate a few other things into my skincare routine whenever I feel like it. So sometimes when I'm washing my face, I'll also use my little spin brush. It doesn't actually spin, it kind of just like vibrates, and I use a silicone head because it's more sanitary than like the regular bristles. So I'll just use that every other day, every 2 days, depending how I feel, whenever I feel like I just need that extra exfoliation. I also like to use a charcoal mask, and this one that I use has been my favorite ever since I got a sample of it. It doesn't break me out, it doesn't affect my sensitive skin, so I'll just put this on my face whenever I feel like my pores need some extra cleaning. I try to use this every week, but again, I'm lazy, so it ends up being like every 2 weeks. And whenever I use this mask, I feel like I'm really pampering myself. I don't know. And then the other thing that I do, if my skin has some flaky patches, like it's really dry in some areas, then I'll use this lemon peeling gel that I got from Nature Republic. It's really cool because you just like put a small amount on your skin, wait a little bit, a couple seconds, and then rub it onto your skin, and then your skin will form into little balls, and that's like the dead skin coming off of your face. You can feel it, and it feels disgusting, but it's super satisfying. But I don't do this often, only when I feel like I have a lot of buildup or dead skin or flakes on my face. And also if my skin is feeling extra dry or like tight, then I'll use a more intensive moisturizer. So I'll still do my regular skincare routine, finish it off with the hyaluronic acid, but after that I'll use my Cetaphil face and body lotion. Just put like a tiny drop, rub that into my fingers and gently pat it, and that's good. So I'll only use a tiny amount of the Cetaphil because it's super thick and kind of greasy, so I don't like to use a lot. And then some other little things pertaining to my skincare and everything is that I used to stay far away from dairy and refined sugar, but honestly I've just been lazy. I know a lot of people say to stay away from dairy and refined sugars if you're trying to clear up your skin, and I think it is true that you should try that out and see if that works for you, because I did cut out dairy and sugar from my diet and I think it did have a positive effect on my skin. I made a video about that as well. I feel like at this point in my life, those types of foods aren't really affecting my skin as much as they used to, which thank the skin gods, because I love my desserts. So it's nice to know that if I eat ice cream or a cupcake, then I won't have to worry about breaking out the next day. And I'm not saying that if you do everything that I'm doing, then you're gonna get the same results. It's different for everybody, so you just gotta find what works for you, listen to your body. But something that I do every day is change out my pillowcase. I change my pillowcase every single night. I have a whole drawer full of pillowcases. I don't even know, I probably have like 2 weeks worth of pillowcases because I change them out every single night. It just feels nice to have a nice clean pillowcase, and I do sleep on my side or like on my stomach sometimes, so it's nice to know that I have a nice fresh clean pillowcase to sleep on at night, not one where it has oils and dead skin or sweat soaked into the pillowcase. Like, you don't want to be sleeping on that. So I would say to change it out, maybe not every night, but like maybe every other day or something. You can try that out, see if it helps your acne. Another thing that's very important is to get a lot of sleep. Most people try to get like 8 hours hours of sleep. I think 7 is pretty ideal. If I get less than that, then I feel like my skin just looks very dull. I just think sleep is very important because that's when your body gets time to relax and kind of rebuild. Just try to get like 7 hours of sleep if you can. Helps your skin, helps your mind, helps your body. Sleep is very important. I think we can all agree on that. And then finally, drinking water is also very important, especially for your skin, because if your skin is dry, if your body is dry, then it's gonna show on your face. So make sure to drink a lot of water. As long as your pee is clear, then you're good. You're drinking enough water. But if your pee is yellow, then you need to be drinking way more water. Alright you guys, so that is all for my acne updates, and I hope that my little skincare tips and things that I do helped you out. And if you have any questions, then please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Acne is different for everyone. Everyone's situation is going to be different, so don't feel discouraged if you feel like you've tried everything and nothing's been working. You just have to be patient and do your research. I am not a doctor, a dermatologist of any kind. I'm sharing everything based off of my own experiences. Just be aware that what worked for me might not work for you, so you just have to listen to your body. We'll get through this together. I'm right here with you because I know how it feels to struggle with acne, but I know that you'll get through it. Feel free to talk to me on my other social medias. I'll leave them all down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!